I know you're sitting on some tea. I know you're sitting on some tea. What's going on, y'all? Y'all already know what time it is. It's time for our annual, well, not annual, because annual I think is yearly or something. But it's time for us to have a quick, well, not a quick tea session. It's time for us to have a tea session. It's time for us to talk about all the shit that's going on. Let's go and get right into it. Kim Kardashian West Malfoy, okay? Sit your ass down. This blonde hair looks horrendous on you. I'm just not. It looks really, really fake. I don't know. Some people just without natural blonde hair, if it's not colored right, it just looks like a fat ass wigs. And wigs just do not look good on white women. They just don't. They just don't. Or whatever race and ethnicity you are. Kim Malfoy, I'm just not. You look like you about to say Expelliarmus or Crucio. You're giving me Harry Potter tease, and I'm sick of it. I don't know who told you, or because you fucking a black man, you think you can do crazy ass shit. But Kim Kardashian, the black hair was better for me. I'm just not gonna be able to deal with this blonde. You look real evilish. It just looks slick as hair. Your hair is about as slick as horse shit and snow on this Thursday evening, okay? That's all I got for you. I'm tired of looking at it. Just take this shit down. I don't know, but y'all know you ain't gonna do it. You know what? You must got an album you finna drop. Kanye must finna do something because I feel like this is some type of, attention starter. Like it's a starter pack for attention or whatever. Speaking of starter pack, I'm still tripping off Funkin' Dineva throwing some shade at the little black YouTuber thing that we're trying to do, that we're doing in September. It's going to be really nice. I'm very, very interested. One of my best friends calling me. I had to call her back. Did I decline her? Well, my phone battery dying anyway. I had to call her back. But, yeah, it's supposed to be in September the 5th. I think it's 2 to 8 or something, like 3 to something. But, more details will come out about that. I will definitely tell y'all about that. I'm very excited about it. But y'all, those who follow Funkin' Dineva, saw the post he put up, and he knew because I told his ass, okay? So I'm very excited about that shit, so it's very funny. Also, I am going to Atlanta. I will be in Atlanta from March the 26th till the 30th, I think, till the 30th. I'm planning on having my meet and greet on the 26th that evening. A lot of people came together and they said that Thursday would be better. But I'm going to make an official video so I can get an official vote. But it's going to be Thursday evening, but I don't know where it's going to be at officially because I've not heard back from the phone calls I made about, people, about, if they can accommodate. I would love to meet everybody, especially that Thursday. I want to get a chance to meet everybody. So, if you're in Atlanta, if you stay around and you want to come, let me know. I will definitely be there. And like I said, I will be doing that meet and greet that Thursday. And I will come to you all with details. It will be Thursday night at 8 o'clock. I just don't know where it's going to be at. I just don't know where it's going to be at. But I'm probably at this 7:30. But moving on, swift and professional. Let's get back to the point. Let's talk about Monique getting blackballed. Monique. I want to call you Monique or Leaks. But Monique, talking about you were blackballed and all this type of stuff, and it makes perfect sense. I don't think you were blackballed. There was a lot of talk going around. Well, we know you were something, but there was a lot of talk going around and saying that you had some crazy demand. You were hard to work with. I just don't know what to tell you, Monique. I don't know what to tell you. I just don't. Well, really, I do know what to tell you. You should have played the game. A lot of us don't like to play the game, but sometimes you have to play the game. You just have to, okay? And when you don't play the game, there are consequences. So when the consequences are more severe than you actually playing the game, then you just got to suck it up and find another way. That's just it. It is what it is. Now I did read it said she was, offered, a little bit, dimes and stuff, and she said she needed more, and she was doing it for her sisters and brothers. I don't know if I believe that shit. I think all that is a lie. I really don't. I think that's some type of stuff she stirred up, just to say. But Monique, what I really could not grasp is that the fact that you said that you were supposed to play Cookie and that Lee Daniels told you that. I think Lee Daniels was talking to you about Empire, and he offered that you want. I think he offered you some fresh baked cookies. And he said, "Do you?" And you were probably on this set, or you was reading, and said something about some cookies, and he said something about some cookies, and you just kind of lost it. You couldn't think, cause you almost had your Cookie Monster thing going on. You couldn't think, and you just cookie. So I don't think he asked you to play Cookie Lion. I think Taraj is the perfect person to play Cookie. Empire has seen nothing but growth since the first episode. Growth, growth, growth. And when I go onto these social media pages, these pro-black folks, and just see some of the comments, some of the fag, and some of the people saying things, people are saying about Lee Daniels, very, very disappointing and very. It's terrible. Like, and he talks about a lot of stuff, and I feel like Lee Daniels just does not care. He does not care, and he really does not. When you don't care and you have the money, you can say what you want, and he's still getting support. I feel like he is a little bit toned down version of Don Lemon. I feel like a lot of people don't like Don Lemon because some of what he said is the truth, but he says it on a white watched show like station CNN, so it's not perceived. It's like you telling my business, like you telling family business to people, that's not in the family. So I get, because and that's some old stuff that we need to let go of. Lee Daniels he's breaking barriers with this show. He's doing a lot, and I appreciate him for telling his story. He can tell his story. Some of y'all black people, y'all are homophobic. I'm not worried about the whites. I'm not worried about the Hispanics. I'm not worried about them. I can only talk about what I see my black brothers, young youth, going through when I was 15, 16 years old, coming out to parents and dealing with the stress of being kicked out and all that type of stuff. It's really bad. And yes, white families do. White folks do stuff too, but we're not talking about them. And I hate that we get sidetracked every time we say something. Wow. Let's stop. Let's pay attention to what's at hand. There is a big problem with homophobia in the black community. It's a big, big problem. And it's a bunch of, it's really foolish because I see some of the very negative comments. They call him fag. And he didn't get the dicks out his ass. And it's just and when you go through these folks' pictures that say stuff like that, they be say all black lives matter. And no, they don't. No, they don't. And I just don't believe some people really care about, justice and care about equality. I just think that's just something that's trending right now. And history does not do anything but repeat themselves. Because pay attention, y'all. Pay attention, and if I'm wrong, tell me something. This whole new thing with the hair and the locks and stuff and all, we being proud of our heritage. That's already been done before, and that was when women were wearing afros and men were wearing afros and all this stuff, and history does not do anything but repeat itself, and we're seeing that all these styles and trends are coming back. And if you pay attention to history, it does. It happens. It happens. Like a wave always repeats itself. It's just a repeat, and that's what history is to me, in my opinion. And it's just very interesting. Back on Monique. Monique, I feel like you just need to sit down and shut the hell up. You want Oscar, whatever the hell, Academy Award, or whatever the hell, and the same people. I don't know about all this stuff. I don't pay attention to all that kind of stuff. But Monique, I just feel like you could have did a little better. And I wouldn't be surprised if you were hard to work with, because a couple of people said it, and I don't think you're just you were. I don't think they were being ingenuine when they said that about you. I believe they were being very genuine. Chris Brown allegedly has a child, and I think it's a little girl, and it's not about karate coochie chop chat. Okay, it's not about karate Snapchat or whatever her name, Karake or Karuchi. Karuchi is her name, I think. It is so cute. Let's not make fun of the girl name, because that can be considered insensitive. People might make jokes about our names and stuff. So, but Karuchi, they're saying some stuff. She was saying some stuff on Instagram, just saying she's done for like 2, 3, 5 times. Like, Karuchi, you don't owe us explanation for anything. Stop telling us, okay? Stop telling. Don't tell him. You ain't eating. Don't tell us. If you're gonna leave him, leave him. You don't have to put it on. You don't have to keep changing your social. You gonna change your shit so many times. that Facebook gonna tell your ass you cannot change your shit to any relationship, broke, single, open relationship because you do it too much. Yeah, we can't keep up. You said you're saying you're dumb, but I really don't believe it, Carucci. I just don't. I don't think it's happening. I don't. Chris Brown, if you do have a child, congratulations for you. I've seen the Chris Brown interview what he did with the Breakfast Club. I think it was really good. He's matured a little bit. I didn't agree with all the stuff that he said. I'm just trying to see where the hate is coming from. Why everybody does not like Drake, and it's not the fact that they call him a hater. I'm not saying that, but saying that I'm saying that they're a hater, but I want to know what Drake has done for these people to be in their feelings that bad. We can joke about Drake being a light-skinned fool and all this type of stuff, and he's sensitive all this, but Drake is doing the damn thing. Like I think I was reading today, they said he's like 14 of his songs are in the top 100s. Like, Drake is doing the damn thing. Like, I don't give a damn what nobody's saying. Drake is putting out music, he's doing it, and he's not been in trouble in the spotlight for anything wrong. So Chris Brown, maybe you need to find yourself, because if I'm right, I want y'all to go to Chris Brown's first album. Chris Brown's first album, I think it was his last song on his album. He said, "Thank you." It's called "Thank You." Thank you, Jesus, for VA. Like, you were there too, so cut that shit out. Like, stop trying to like be shady and shit. It's just not cute for you. But I did understand what Chris Brown said. He's not politically correct, but there are ramifications for that. I'm not politically correct, child. That's probably why I'm still recording videos in my apartment. I mean, for every action, there's a reaction. So you just have to be able to deal with, the consequences when you do certain things. And I think that's something that I've been learning for the last couple of days. I've been doing a lot of thinking today, a lot of thinking. And I was supposed to go to work this morning, but it snowed so bad in Memphis last night. I got off work and my windshield wiper fell off. Shout out to Scotty, because I remember me and he were on our way and we were driving. And when I was in Jackson, Mississippi, and my windshield wiper. I think, who was driving my car? I can't think of who was driving my car. They were driving. I think it was Sierra was driving my car. And my windshield wiper fell off. And I'm talking about to, because I don't know if they put some cheap ass windshield wipers on my car, but when the guy was moving my windshield, he put my wipers on wrong. I think that might have been a problem. So one of them fell off, so I only got one place because I'm cheap. That shit was like almost $30. So the older one fell off when I was trying to spray some ice off. So I ain't go to work today. I called in. They want me to go to another store. They want me to go to a store all like 10, 15 miles from my house. I can't do that. I can't. I was not finna slide. And when these jobs be asking folks to come in and, getting a kind of a fuss about folks coming in, I'm just like, girl, you don't pay my insurance. Okay, if I go slide down there, are you going to come get me when I'm stuck? Because after that shit that I seen the Atlanta folks stuck in their car, I was not about to be that one. And I know them tow trucks were making a killing. Let me tell you something. My check just hit my account today. I'm still broke. That money already gone. Okay? Already gone. I'm so broke. Broke. Everybody got a story to tell. Child. I just called the leasing office today. I said, look, I'm going to need a little extra more time because I ain't got all of it. I'm fucked up out in these streets. Listen, my job didn't put my damn my time on there, my overtime on there, and then want to give me straight. It's just, girl, my nerves are shot to the curb. I just started this whole insurance thing paying out of my check, so they snatched their money out. So I'm just like, and I didn't get my overtime. So my check was short. It was real short, but I got to adjust fire and get some shit done. And my other check was short. It's just too much shit going on. It's just too much shit going on. But, the consequence for being an adult. That's why I'm trying to get my shit together now to find out what I'm finna do. Cause baby, I'm finna get some stuff together. I'm finna let this apartment go and just let everything go and just move in with somebody for a couple months to get off my feet to just be straight. Okay, you hear me? Like, I would love to move back home with my mama, but y'all know the situation with the the kids and stuff. So I just it wouldn't be right. But if it wasn't, I would have went back in November when my lease was up. So I'm working with that. I just got a lot of goals I'm trying to, and I know I'm getting off subject. I know some of y'all probably don't care about that. Y'all can fast forward. But there's some things that I want to do. I want to move to Atlanta before August of this year. I want to be a certified pharmacy tech by June. And one of my supporters hit me up, and she's a certified pharmacy tech. She went to school, said she's going to help me out. I just have not had the time. I'm working on reading a book that somebody sent me. I can't wait to tell y'all about that. It's just a lot of stuff I'm working on. And I've just been doing a lot of thinking. And I've just been a little bit disconnected a little bit. And I needed this time to just kind of figure and work some things out. And, and just feel good about myself. Since we talked about some other stuff, I want to talk about Empire. Since we were talking about that a second ago. I was reading on Funkin' blog. And I want to share that on below. And he was saying something about Justin Smollett, who plays Jamal in Empire, and the guy with the chapped lip, I cannot think of his name, who's Vern. His name is Vernon on Empire. Did a little interview or something, and he outed Jamal. Justin. He outed him, and he was just like, because I know a lot of people, and Justice, he's gay, So I'm just like. Jussie was like, I'm not ready to confirm or deny that. Girl, you already confirmed that. And when I watched Empire last night, haven't had a chance to review it, I'm about to do that next. I did not like. I was kind of distant with Jussie and his character because I feel like the veil was lifted. Like you playing this fabulous character and breaking barriers and comfortable with yourself, but then in the real world you're not comfortable. You're not, and that does something to my spirit. It bothers me, and I'm just tired of seeing these individuals who have the platform to speak about homophobia and do this type of stuff, but don't use it. But you know what? You have to think about yourself first, and because I'm not paying your bills, okay? I'm not buying any of the music, but to be honest, Justy, you got some music coming out. I wish you the best, but I really think if you was to come out and I feel like the gays would come behind you 100%, and they would support the fuck out of you. I really do. But maybe you got some shit up your sleeve. It just kind of turned me off really bad, and I kind of connected a little bit with Andre's character, because I love that we're talking about mental illnesses in the black community. I love that because that shit is real. I have a story to tell y'all about that, and I will tell y'all that in my Empire review, so make sure y'all check that out. What else was going on? Bobby Christina and her hungry hippo ass family. So Bobby Christina's sister, I don't know if her daddy got something to do with it too. They're filming a reality show. They got the cameras following them, and they telling the story about, with doing this whole thing with Bobby Christina. A lot of people are going back and watching one of my older videos about Bobby Christina. And I had said some stuff, some kind of mean stuff, and I just said that it was coming back. Karma was coming back to get on her ass because she was the way she talked shit. What she did her grandmama, and the way she talked about Angela Bassett. And look where we're at in March of 2015. I don't wish the bad on anything, but like Donita say, you're going to pay in the beginning or you're going to pay in the end, but you going to pay. And bitch, I hope you ready to pay them taxes, because I hope you ain't allergic to bee stings, because they coming. Shout out to God to be real. What else is going on? Keshia Cole and Daniel Gibson. If y'all don't take y'all dumb 12, sweet 16 asses off of Instagram and fucking call somebody, that's the shit I don't understand. I think that social media is killing a lot of these relationships. I'm going to tell you one, because every time there's a problem, this is something me and my ex went through. Every time there's a problem, you want to get on Twitter, you want to get on Instagram and put up these stupid ass memes. You don't have to tell everybody on Twitter, or Instagram, or Facebook every time your man don't take his drawers out the bathroom, or not put the clothes in the hamper, or get on Twitter and say he ain't washed the dishes. You don't have to tell us that every time it happens. Some stuff can be kept, and I feel like that's the damn problem, and that's the issue that's going on. People don't want to do that. They refuse to be like, da da da. You don't have to do that. You don't have to tell everybody every time some shit is going on. You don't have to do that, and I think that's a big problem now. And two, we don't know how to communicate. And that goes back to one a little bit. It's just social media is just too much. It's too much. It's too good. You got folks who will get on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and post some shit before, and you know damn well you didn't call their ass and you didn't text them and they won't ignore. And you know what? You ain't got to respond. You don't have to personally respond. But bitch, once I shade your ass and you send me some shit and I don't open it and I read it and I don't pay attention, I respond to you in the time amount that you done with me, then just suck that shit up. Don't ask me for shit when your ass in here on Twitter all damn day and you doing whatever the fuck you need to do, and then you want no, ma'am. It don't work like that. To whom is given, much is required. Okay. I require that your ass respond in a timely manner to my damn text message. So catch that tea, catch that shade. What else tea was going on? Y'all know the Housewives about to end. So Married to Medicine is about to return, and we got some Married to Medicine drama. They saying that Lisa Nicole husband is gay. He is gay, and child, just because he light skinned and like to put kids in his head, like Don even said on her post, don't make the man gay. Just because he do that, don't mean he's gay. Makes because he comfortable. I don't know if I believe all that. I don't know. When we see shit like that, and I know something about the return, I just be like, why is we hearing about this shit all of a sudden? Because the season get ready to start again? Is that what this shit is? Because the season get ready to come back on, y'all want to spill some tea and shit. But back on Keshia Cole and Daniel Gibson, because I got off of y'all ass, I got sidetracked. So Keshia Cole saying that Daniel didn't say something about the birthday, about, little Daniel's birthday, and da-da-da-da, and Daniel responded and said, "Oh, fuck yeah, you messy as hell. I'm a good father. You ain't gonna do all this. You ain't gonna bury me." And no, I FaceTime him, and you was sleeping. You was sleep all day. And he said he wanted to be with me. Yeah, Keshia responds, "How you have me fucking you fucking bitches in my house?" Like, girl, let me tell y'all something. I'm not gonna put too much on the blame on Daniel Gibson, because I feel like once somebody shades you on social media like that, you kind of have to. It takes a strong person not to clap back. It takes a strong person not to clap back, because he has to defend his name, because that probably is hurtful if he's not a deadbeat dad. And Keshia Cole, I just want you to sit your ass down. I want you to sit your ass. All y'all need to sit in the goddamn waiting room. You, Bobby, Bobby Christina already laying down. And God rest her soul or whatever she got left in that body. Bobby Christina, I really want to know what happened with you. Why? What happened? Because all this stuff is not still making sense. And I hate to make light of the situation, but I'm not gonna be honest. Like I told y'all earlier, when people be saying I'm gonna pray for you, they be lying. A lot of them ain't praying, ain't still the goddamn word. I don't know Bobby Christina like that to be saying I'm praying for her or da 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 or whatever. I just don't. I don't wish death upon nobody, but it is what it is. So Keshia Cole, everything, you don't have to post. Like, y'all could have just called. Like, and I feel like you just want some attention. Who am I to sit up here and say something, because I don't know the whole story. But you posting this shit up. I mean, you could have just called him. Like, what was the purpose? But I guess once you have to, like, that's the thing of having a platform. It becomes very, very funny. You can't post certain things, you can't do certain things, because people will take it out of context and all that type of stuff. You just got to be careful. And Keshia Cole, I feel like you're abusing the platform that you have. Like, you've known, like you're a celebrity, even though nobody's paying attention, nobody's buying your music, and nobody watching you and your crackhead ass mama twirl around or pooch around on TV with her Popeye tortoise looking ass. I hate to talk about somebody's mom, but I'm sick of seeing her ass on TV. I'm sick of it. So Keshia Cole and Dan Gibson, I just want y'all to get y'all shit together. And this is what I don't understand. To you men, to you heterosexual men, I'm not understanding how y'all keep wifing and marrying these women that y'all barely know, and then and y'all find out they're a hoe and you can't change them. Like, I just don't. You need to take your time to get to know somebody. Y'all all asses always running up, and y'all fucking marriage up and talking about the gays can't get married. Now I'm getting upset, okay? Because my eyes have got a little slanted. Y'all be the main ones talking this shit about gays, the sanctity or marriage, and all that bullshit. Y'all married hoes for 2 weeks, and then y'all get divorced. The shit was already fucked up before we even got to it. And like Crystal said from the read, you don't have to be a Christian to get married. They don't ask you all that type of stuff, girl. You can just get married. So who are y'all to tell? It's not y'all some shit y'all own. It's not some shit y'all own. And that shit just makes me sick to my damn stomach. These folks always want to put somebody's goddamn beliefs on somebody. I hate shit like that. You don't do as I say. You gonna believe in this? But motherfucker walk around all day, snow coming down. But God is in control, girl. I'm gonna tell you what's in control. The shit that we're doing to the damn climate, because there ain't nowhere in hell. I live in Memphis, Tennessee, in the damn South, and it's damn March. Okay, spring is around the corner, and I got 6 inches of damn snow outside. I'm not understanding that. 6 inches of damn snow outside in March. Something is going on with the weather, and it's fucked up. We've been getting snow and ice for the last 2 weeks. Memphis ain't different. These kids been out of school damn near 2 weeks. Not consistently, but if you add it up, they've been out 2 days here, 3 days here. It's terrible. So y'all be main one talking about God in control into some evil shit that y'all gonna blame on the devil. I know I'm gonna get plenty of dislikes on this video, but baby, you cannot talk about Christianity with the black folks. You can't have questions. But you know, I don't give a damn anyway. What else going? Speaking of marriage, Wiz Khalifa and Amber Rose, he's saying he got a song out to my some. I tried to raise a hoe and make a hoe a wife, and Wiz Khalifa, sit your long dick ass down. You fucking crab, you goddamn crab single cheese thick looking ass boy, long head, long skinny uncut dick face ass. I'm sick of you. Sick of you. Walk around here looking like a long ass anteater snout. Like, sit your ass down, Wiz Khalifa. Like, and a lot of people are bad. Like, Emma's not gonna leave the baby because she twerking her ass. Da, 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 ah, ah. Let me tell y'all something. Wiz Khalifa got a team. He has a team behind him, and them lawyers are telling him what to say. When the last time y'all seen Wiz Khalifa talk about some shit about smoking weed? He just stopped all this shit because them lawyers and told, look, unless you want to win this shit, you need to stop all this dumb shit you're doing. So while she over here twerking on this shit and doing all this type of involved in this drama, it can be spent in a way of saying that she don't have time to be caring for her son. She too busy doing other hoish stuff. I mean, it can be. It has happened. It has happened. So. Wiz Khalifa, you know what you were getting into. So cut that shit. Y'all was just, and that's what I get when I see these people who are always taking pictures of them in a relationship and all that type of stuff. That, you know, oh my God, my bae, oh, bae did this, me and bae doing this. Girl, question that shit. Question that shit. Because if you're happy with yourself in your relationship, you don't have to tell the world that you're happy. Okay, you don't have to unless you're a vlogger. You know, the people I give, like some people who doing social media stuff, like when they do stuff, I understand the reason for posting because, you know, people like to know their life a little bit. But for somebody that really don't know you, girl, you won't have to put up a picture of y'all married and shit all the damn time, girl. Like, oh my God, we get to movies. Oh my God, we went to the bathroom together. Like some of y'all be doing the most, and I don't be having time for it. It would be so annoying. But that's all I got. That's all I got. I'm trying to get ready to get back to do my live Wasted Wednesday videos and stuff. We're gonna see how that goes because I have to get off. I'm gonna have to make sure I'm off on Wednesday. I'm gonna have to make sure I can't work or some shit. So I can make sure I do it. But I have enjoyed. I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all supporting me over the time. I just love my supporters, and I cannot wait to get to meet you all in August. No, not August, damn it. In the 26th at my meet and greet, which I don't know what's gonna be. So, if anybody has any ideas, shoot me some comments, shoot me some Facebook messages, shoot me something where I should have it at. I'm working with some of my friends to see what they has all in Charlotte, North Carolina, and shit, going to see Jasmine Sullivan and shit. So they really ain't got too much time. I'm very excited about that because I love my people. I'm finna get out and finish cleaning up and folding up some clothes and getting to finish reading this book and all that other shit. Love y'all. Like I said, follow me on Twitter, JustinJ1232. Follow me on Instagram, all that type of stuff, JustinJ1232, and like my Facebook page, JustinJ1232. And I will talk y'all later. Deuces, man.